My name is Dean Six, and I'm the Vice President and General Manager at Blenko Glass. At Blenko Glass, we do a number of community programs, things that are meant to bring the public to our campus. And one of them was a music event, and it turned out that a couple of musicians who were our guests as a part of that were members and part of the team at Infinity. That's where we first met them, and invited them to come back, talk to us about doing marketing, and instantly felt an affinity with Infinity. We'd worked with people in the past to do digital and online marketing, things that I'm not even sure about the words for it. But we weren't really satisfied with what we thought the potential could be and the results we were getting. So when we first met and talked with the young men from Infinity, very, very much impressed with their enthusiasm, their obvious knowledge and familiarity with concepts. They were already excited in telling us things that we might and could do. And they had a pitch about really liking to work with people in their community and building community and working with people as partners, a kind of approach that seemed very much in step with what we would want. So we instantly said, this makes good sense to us. Let's see if we can't be in a good working relationship. As a small company and a small community, that whole sense of community is very important. And from our initial conversations with the guys from Infinity, there was an instant recognition that we had common values and that we were interested in some of the same things, and it just matched. Blenko is a 125-year-old glass company, but we have very limited understanding of digital things and online marketing. It isn't what we do. So that someone could translate all that into a way that made sense to us, be excited and enthusiastic about the opportunities they saw for us, and then after a little over a year now, I guess, be able to actually implement those things. I can point to a number of charts and graphs, which I have because of Infinity, and show hard evidence that what they have suggested we do, and we have followed their advice, has actually given us hard number increases in sales. And that's about as positive a thing as I can tell anyone about working with a business partner. And the things that they speak about, wanting to connect to the community, wanting to support local things, wanting to work with you at the level you're comfortable with. So many points that they made and that continue to make to us that seem so right for anybody in West Virginia. The idea of community again, the idea of you may be small, but we can tailor what we do to you, that we have a vision that can help you be something other than small. Those kind of things are very special and very needed if you're working in small West Virginia business, or maybe big, I don't know about that. But for small businesses, middle-sized businesses, it's a perfect fit. They bring the right resources, the right attitude, and for us, they've delivered. I think where Infinity and Blenko will go in the future is almost beyond my comprehension. Things are changing so fast in this digital world, and there's so many more opportunities. Literally, every time I talk to anyone from Infinity, they're like, oh, now we've got this idea, and they're challenging us to look at something we hadn't known or thought about. And I'm really trying to embrace as much of that as I can, because that's what our partnership's based on, is their ability to advise us and deliver those things. So going forward, I don't know for sure where it's going, but I know this, that I'm so pleased, and we as a company are so impressed with where we've come, that we hope it's a relationship that lasts for many more years. I dare say that in a few years I won't even recognize what it is that we do. It will be something beyond my comprehension. But we're in there and we want to stay, and we've had great success. And that's probably the best measure I can tell you. What I most appreciate about Infinity is that they speak the language that makes sense to us about processes and needs that we don't understand. They take something that's pretty abstract and complicated for us as glassmakers and come back with very reasoned, very articulate, very understandable proposals. And that's not something that's been easy for us to find. So I think that's a terribly important point. And I really, really, really appreciate the enthusiasm, whether it's youth or intelligence or whatever those factors are that build that together. All of our interactions, from everyone on our staff with Infinity, has been very positive, one that I would recommend and confidently tell anybody else it's a good journey to go down.